Welcome back. Great job getting started on the beginning of your story. Today, we're going to target the middle. We're still going to focus on using pictures and words to plan, but now plan the middle. What's the middle of a story, you say? Well, let me tell you. The middle is where all the action is, the big event, the so what of your story. Often there's a lot of dialogue or people talking, and things happen, right? So let's go back to my plan and see what events, what action is going to happen next. All right, I have this picture plan here, right? I have it so that I don't forget what I did the day before, right? That's the whole purpose. It organized my thoughts. Okay, so I've got me and maybe went to the store, to get ornaments. Then I wanted to tell that we like to find the silliest ornaments ever. We have a bacon ornament and a sumo wrestler. We have a pirate and a yeti and Baby Yoda. We have so many silly ornaments. So that's what I really want to make sure I tell my reader, because we weren't going just to look for any ornament. We wanted to find the silliest one we could. Okay, so that's the middle. We like to look for the silliest ornaments we can find. We saw a bacon. We saw a sumo wrestler. We already had those. But then we saw it. At the bottom of the shelf, we saw a glimmering stick of butter. That's hilarious. Did you hear how many events I just said? That's why the middle is the beefiest part. So if you have your booklet, you might use 2 or even 3 pages, depending on how many you have, just for the middle alone. Okay? So I'm going to use my plan to help me, my picture plan, to help me think of those most important things. We like silly ornaments. We found some silly, but we already had them. Then we saw it at the bottom of the shelf. That's the most important part of the middle, right? Okay, I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I've come back and I've added my picture. I broke this box into 3 parts because first I wanted to tell that we like to find the silliest ornaments we can, right? So I have a person there laughing, ha ha ha, but I want to make sure I remember that important detail. So I'm going to make sure to use a word or a label to help me record silly. Got to get my sound card up. Oh yeah, there's that sound. Igloo, yep, same sound. Silly, okay? Oh, and then we said, we already had all the ones that they had. We had the bacon, so I'm saying nope. But then on the bottom shelf, there was, I need to label again because I drew the stick of butter, but I didn't tell anybody what it was, and I need to remember. Stick of oh yeah, Bear says but stick of butter. Okay. So now when I come back to my plan, I'm like, we like to find the most silly ornament we can. We already had everything we saw. There it was on the bottom of the shelf. And maybe I won't even say that there. A gleaming stick of butter. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. All right. So now you're going to go use pictures and labels or words to help you plan the middle of your story. If you're in your book, you'll turn to the second page. If you're on Seesaw, you'll go back to the assignment and go to the next page, right? You'll have multiple pages in there. And that's why it's still in your journal, because it's not done yet. All right, happy planning. I can't wait to see what you do to tell me all the action of your story. See you tomorrow.